Hey guys, Sean at Top 5 Fit. Wrap. Thank you. You have to let me know if you can hear that. Like I leave my headphones in and I turn this on, and then of course the run keeper gal is talking to me, so I hear her, but I don't know if you hear her. So let me know if you do or not. The day before, 8K tomorrow morning. It is actually under a weather advisory. Supposed to get to about 90. Actually, I said 90, 91 degrees by 9 o'clock. The race starts at 8:30. It's 5 miles, but of course the heat matters. Now, for prep and I guess getting there, I could start with nutrition. All day today, especially with that kind of a heat advisory going on, the focus is going to be on sugar, salt, and fat. It starts off with this pastrami'd salmon. I actually made a small video about it a while back, and it's basically salt-loaded salmon, pastrami coating on top, and then the other type is a candied salmon bit. And what that basically just gives me the sugar into play. We've been using that on and off now, just making a variety of recipes. But on a day like today, there's going to be a lot of citrus fruit, grapefruit, oranges, lemons, limes. Extremely acidic, of course, but at the same time, I'm going to get a lot of sugar out of that. And I'm all about topping off glycogen loads and making sure I've got plenty to feed off of. I try really hard not to stop during the races as much as possible. Basically, the rule of thumb is anything below 10 miles. Outside of that, if Mother Nature calls, Mother Nature calls. So juicing like that, again, kind of tops me off as far as sugar loads are concerned, but at the same time, it's not something that, I'm going to be peeing all day either. So that, because, I don't want to do that. Protein count, believe it or not, is not going to be anywhere near as high as it has been in the past. Ultimately, at 250 pounds, I've tried to get around 130 to 160 grams of protein per day. That's kind of what works for me. It doesn't make me feel bloated, and I feel like my recovery is on point with that kind of load, so I've just kind of held it there for a while. Higher mileage and races, obviously afterwards it jacks. I try to think about the amount of damage that each event actually creates, and we compensate for that by muscle building proteins post training, and then obviously for a good amount of time after each thing you do. So that's kind of where that sits. Recovery throughout the day, something that I'll be focusing on a lot of. I don't want to say static stretching, more dynamic. There will be movement involved, but it's going to be very, very relaxed, very slow paced. I'm not trying to get things gooey and so relaxed that they don't want to fire, but I'm kind of thinking about the natural tension buildup that happens when you're sleeping. So if I can get to, I guess, a little bit beyond my norm, as far as mobility is concerned, right up until bed, and then kind of let that natural tightening happen, that morning, things should be right, kind of exactly where I want them. So that's the point of that. And then, of course, mental load, you got to obviously think about your brain pattern and where your attitude is during such things. There's going to be a lot of action films. That's kind of like what we like to do. So that's really it. We'll definitely get some shots and a little bit of footage from the event at the start of the race, and if I can remember, I'll try to pull something out during, so you can at least see what the course looks like. It's a really nice event. It gets, obviously it's been going on for 15, 20 years now, and it's just kind of cool to be a part of it. So outside of that, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the box below. And again, let me know if you can hear my headphones when they're going off, because if it's something I need to just discontinue, or am I the only one actually hearing, her speak to me? So don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification, so you at least know when we're putting out different videos. Thanks again for watching. Have a good Friday.